in Anfield, and for once the stream is bang on time. How are we all doing? So we're just going to take a little look around and see what's going on, see what's actually happening with this. Just going to show you when we usually turn up here on a Sunday. This car park is usually full, and as you can see, it is quite empty. So, Oscar, so I think that tells you all you need to know about any work that's meant to be happening. There's a couple, I'm guessing these guys here are just security for the site. There's literally no workers at all anywhere. Usually that place is usually chocker. It's not today. Okay. How are you, mate? You okay? Right, of course, our Q&A after the Bournemouth game. You would have seen we had a little walk through here. It's shut off now, but I'm just going to get you over here. Morning, Dougie, how are you? Oscar Diaz is here. So this was all open, and Lynn and Dougie said hello, Oscar.
Hi.
Yeah, that was all open, and we could actually walk through, and we caught a quick glimpse of them forever stones that have been laid. So if you haven't seen that and you want to take a quick look at it, just go onto my channel and click the live, and you'll be able to see that on there yesterday. So we can have a proper look around on the site. There's no one here, so there are a few materials lying around and stuff. Nothing major. So yesterday we caught people coming out, just so you know. So from what I could gather, the top of the centenary Circuit Dagley stand, we're letting the home fans in the lower tier, and vice versa on the main stand. That's at least how they were letting them out. I don't know whether they've used the new turnstiles to let them in the stand. From what I could tell and what I've seen, it was quite well managed by the club. Letting people in and out of the stand. The logistics of it seem to work well, so you can't really argue with Liverpool for that. Again, there's just stuff everywhere. Like it's just looks like it's just been like abandoned. I mean, it kind of has, hasn't it? They've literally just up sticks and left. We're going to try and get away with them security guards when we get back. I mean, they are probably going to tell me to go away, but we're going to give it a go. And we've got the drone with us as well, so the drone is going up. By the way, we've done this stream early today because, for one reason and one reason only. I don't know, I'm sure you do know, but England are playing the England Women's World Cup finals on at 11 o'clock. So I thought people might like to watch that. I'll probably catch the second half because I want to get this drone footage done myself. So we're just walking around towards the main stand now. There is a very sombre atmosphere here. Very eerie. So I'm just going to tell you what I know about the Buckingham Group. Done a bit of research and looked at them. They're a construction firm that build things, and they took this contract on with the promise of a completion date of the 28th of July, which I'm sure you already know. Obviously, as we know, we're not going over road ground or anything. That wasn't met. They were also due to complete work on Fulham FC Craven Cottage. That particular one has been delayed by 2 years so far. So, does this explain the delays in this? The construction company, does this explain why it has been delayed? And also, from what's that road, Oscar? Also, from what I do understand, the Buckingham Group, when this was finished, they were supposed to be going to Wrexham FC to do their expansion on their COP. So obviously, I don't know what's going to happen with that now as well. Hi Michael, how are you? You okay? Just glad it's a nice sunny day and it's nice and calm. So we can actually just take our time and take a proper look around and stuff. So, did anyone catch the game yesterday, by the way? I actually watched the whole thing. It wasn't a great start for Liverpool, was it?
What scores did end up though?
3-1 Oscar, yeah. But, you know, like any decent side, they composed themselves and they got back into the game well. That, Oscar, what's that fella's name?
Which one?
The one, SZ.
Sobersley.
What?
Sobersley.
Sobersley looked really good. He looked like a really good player. I thought he done really well. That Watu Endo as well when he come on. I said this yesterday. You know, if he turns out to be the player that Liverpool wants, they've saved themselves £100 million, haven't they? Nice. So, also, is that being done by the Buckingham Group as well as it, Dougie? Yeah, Michael, I've heard, I was just told to touch on that, I've heard that Lang O'Rourke have been in contact regarding it. As Michael's just said, and if you don't know, Lang O'Rourke are a massive construction company, probably the biggest in the UK, I'd say. And they are building Everton Stadium at the moment, so if they take it on, it'll get done as soon as, you know, it'll get completed as soon as they say it will. I think there's been no messing about with the Everton Stadium or anything like that, so I do think that if they do take it on, it'll get done in the allotted time they say it will. There's not a massive deal to do outside. I'm just having a look, because sorry, the comment stopped me for zooming. That's open. I'm wondering why. I wonder if we can just... I know the cable tied. I don't think that security guard would be too happy if I jumped the fence anyway. Right. Okay, we're going to move round. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. So with regards to these live streams that we do on a Sunday, I don't really know what to do with them now, because the point of them being was an update to where the stadium's been up to and where the expansion's been up to. But if there's no new work happening, then we're just going to be looking at the same old thing, aren't we? You know, I do these live streams to bring new content and to bring an update on where it's up to, but if there's no work happening, then there's no real need for them, is there? Unless they come on, unless they sort something out from so. But we'll have to see. We'll see. Just walking down now. We're gonna go round to this Kennedy side, and then see what's happening. When I was driving up, I did notice that was blocked off. It wasn't yesterday. It's all fenced off today. Yeah, Michael, no problem. Yeah, I can't see any reason why they wouldn't take it on, but I think it's all down to manpower, isn't it, and how many staff they've got to come and finish the site. You don't know, do you? But like you say, let's see what happens. Just nearly dropped that then. Oops, sorry. Let's see what happens, and hopefully they can just take it on and get it done. Let's see. I see. Sorry, don't get. I say desktop. All the people that do the drones, you do. Sorry, I don't quite know what that means. Okay. So we're just looking on the exterior of what's left to be done. Oh, thanks, Michael. No problem. So we've still got this to be done on the outside. Why has that gone off? Connection just at the moment there, where it's just gone off. So yeah. So just for, I can't think of the word I'm trying to say, for my own information. That's not what I want to say, but that's the best way I can think of putting it at the moment. Did anyone catch the live stream I done yesterday, where I was doing some Q&A? And is that something that you'd like to see more of? I mean, it's the first time I've ever done it properly. I did try and do one of them, and the rain hampered it. Is that something you'd like to see more of, or is it something you're not really bothered about? I think the best way to do it in future would be to edit it into a video rather than going live, because there is a bit of waiting around sometimes for someone to actually speak to us. We're just going to have a quick gander over here. practically no one around. And we're going to go round to the Kennedy side so you can see these forever stones. I'm getting some snarls from the security guards here, but we'll power on. Fuck them. I'm sure I've just felt rain, you know. Is anyone going to watch the Women's World Cup, by the way? Is anyone like going to bother watching that? I mean, I'm going to watch it when I get back. Loads of little flies here. How you, Shane? Surprised you over after your late night last night. How are you? You okay? I bet you're going to be watching the Women's World Cup, aren't you? It's in your neck of the woods. It's going to be a difficult game for England, that.
Which?
Playing Spain today. Okay. So yeah, it felt good for the footies to be back round here yesterday. Just the only thing when you live around here is the traffic is right, okay, no problem. Shane, I thought you might have just watched it anyway. Sounds like a sore subject, so we'll leave that there. Yeah, everything was just a bit elated. One thing I did say a good while ago, and I know I keep mentioning this, but the live stream is on yesterday. We were speaking to a guy called Manny, and he said he'd been waiting, I think he said 20 years for a season ticket, and now this expansion's been done. He's finally got a season ticket, so I did say about that. There's no news on when the build's going to resume at the moment. They, I believe, from what I understand, they have had an offer from a different contractor, and they're called Lango Rock, so I'm told. So we're just waiting for that, see if that's going to be accepted. Oscar? No. Just waiting for that to see if it's been accepted, what sort of deal he can come to. But I'm sure once it's accepted, they'll get straight down to it and get that finished. So let's see what happens there. So yesterday, obviously you've seen that where it's up to. You would think that you just want to get it done, mate, yeah. But obviously this is only happened recently, hasn't it? Like Thursday, Wednesday. So they do need to allow them a little bit of time to get something in place. Because it was just like a whirlwind, everything just stopped instantly. It wasn't a gradual thing, was it? So I think like if 1 or 2 weeks have gone by and nothing's happened, then maybe start questioning what's going on. But at the moment, I do think we just need to allow them a little bit of time to sort something out. Personally, that's coming from a completely neutral person. Buckingham have filed for administration, so they can complete the work. From what I understand, don't put that under there, Oscar. From what I understand, when you file for administration, it means you can't afford to run your company, so they can't afford to pay the staff, etc. So that is why work stopped, and that's why all the workers have gone off site. So that isn't an option. The administrators are due in, I think it's a week. I think it's late next week. They've got 10 days, so if it's done on Wednesday, it's going to be like Saturday of next week. That's when the 10 days are up. Sorry, one sec. Sorry. Reverse out and do a left, and then a left at the lights. There's a big car park. Sorry about that. No. Okay, so yeah, so these are the three. Sorry, someone just pure asked me for directions. Probably didn't know who was doing this. It's too late in the job for a new. Let me just read this, sorry. A new contractor at this point who would. It's too late in new contract. So, I don't think it's too late to get a new contractor in. I'll be honest, I don't know how the construction employment works. I know some people are self-employed and some people are employed. So if they are subcontractors, if Lango will take it over, maybe they can get the same people back on the job. So we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens with it. But I don't think it's too late in the job to get a new contractor in. I think, you know, they can cut, a new contractor could come in at any time and complete the work, Oscar. So we're just gonna have to give it a week and see what happens with it. Say new contractors can come in, as Dougie said there, the main stand company went bust when they were building it, and a new contractor came in and finished it. So it's not the end at all by any means. Maybe they do have their own subcontractors, but don't forget Lango Rock have also got their own workloads on where they'll be using them subcontractors for. So that's what I'm saying. Maybe they can get the old subcontractors back in to complete it. You're going to lose that ball, pack it in. Sorry. That's what I'm saying. Lango Rock will have their own workloads on that they're using them subcontractors for. So maybe they need to look at other avenues, i.e. maybe subcontractors that were working here at the time. But as I say, we're going to have to remain, wait and see. Maybe you're right there, Shane. Brexit may have done the dirty on things like this. I don't know about employing more, because when you hear there was a lot of workers. So sorry, David, he nearly lost his ball over the thing because he's volleying it everywhere. Yeah, maybe Brexit has done a bit of a dirty on things like this, but we're just going to have to wait and see what happens in the next week or so. We'll keep an eye on it, and we will keep you updated, of course. Right, so with regards to these Sunday live streams that everyone's come accustomed to, even myself, and never used to get up early on a Sunday. Now I'm up every week early. We'll see what happens. Yeah, as I say, the Wrexham, Mickey Wrexham was supposed to be next on the list for this contractor, so they are going to have to source a new one by the looks of it as well. David, what we're going to do now is we're going to get our drone up in the air, and then I'll post a video a bit later on and show you exactly where the inside's up to. But there is still a fair bit of work to do on the inside. On the test event on Tuesday, on one of Kev's videos showed underneath the roof, like the underside of the roof, inside the stand, all the cladding still needs to be done on that as well. So we're going to leave the stream here for today, and I'm going to get this drone up in the air and take a look, see what's going on. Right, so look out for that. I'll post it later on. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, just hit that subscribe button and turn your bell notification on, and when I post that video later, you'll get a notification. Yeah, all the concourse still needs to be finished as well, David, you're right. The inside. So the Anfield square, which is that this side, is it, Dougie, or is that side? Just let me know before I finish this. Is the Anfield square this side here, or is it the other side? Because I'll definitely get that in. Not necessarily easily puts the job back till January. The front of the store, okay, I'll get some shots of that, Dougie, yeah. No problem. I don't think it may put back till January. It's going to be how quick they can get a new contractor in. So if it's months, it could be, but I don't think it will be. I think obviously the season started. They want to use what they want to use what they've paid for, basically, don't they? They want to use what they've been building, so they'll get this done. They'll get this done for as soon as possible, I believe. Yeah, David, the Fulham construction was supposed to be done 2 years ago. It's been delayed by 2 years, and that was the same contractor. So, you know, is anyone really shocked? Let's see what happens. But yeah, the Fulham stand, it was 2 years behind at the moment. We put a video up, I think it was on Thursday. It says, if you have a look at my videos, it should be the top one. It says, the title's Buckingham File for Administration. If you look in that particular video, well, if they fine them, there's got to be a reason that they have fined them for that. You know, if delayed by 2 years, then a fine's fair in my eyes if it's been delayed by that long. Yeah, if you have a look at my videos, Buckingham File for Administration, take a look. If you go into the comments, the pinned comment, the full story of the Buckingham filing is linked in that website. If you just click on the link, you'll be able to see that. Right, we're going to get this drone up, so take care. If you're watching the England game, enjoy. It's about to kick off in a couple of minutes' time. I'm definitely doing come on, Spain! I tell the people in jobs with fences and nails, etc. D123 and let me just stop you there. I haven't been to the site once with my drone since this happened, so don't know what you're on about there. I haven't been around here once glorifying people losing work. I just broke the news and I used old drone footage to do that. I wasn't here like an ITV news reporter at all. So I'm not sure where you've got that from. This is the first time I've done a video like this since it happened. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I thought you meant me as well. All I'm going to say now is I chose not to. And I'm just, that's all I'm going to say on it. I chose not to come. But I just wanted to keep the consistency. I didn't read it all, and that's my fault. I do apologise. I just wanted to keep consistency with these streams, and this is possibly going to be the last one for a while. And I'm just going to get the drone up today just to show everyone where it's up to, and I'm not here. I mean, there's no workers here anymore, so I would never dream of doing that, and all I'll say is I chose not to do that. Right, we're going to end this here, and take care. We will see you soon.
Come on, Spain.
Oscar.